and a great big HKTV welcome here at Hard Knocks Television, the home of Hard Knocks Entertainment. And this is the first part of an ongoing series, how to play Fire Pro Wrestling. Now I've got my controller here, we're going to get right into this with the first part, and my first tip, just give me a little second while I close this little window here so I can get into the game. Now, my first recommendation, if you have never played the game before, now a lot of newcomers aren't aware of this, but there's a little thing here, when you go to offline play and you scroll down the bottom, there's a little thing here called mission mode. Now this will teach you the game. So my first recommendation, before you do anything else, before you go into any of the other modes, if you've never played this game before, then I'd highly recommend that you play at least the first 6 missions on the list there in mission mode. Now, I mean, all of them in their own way will teach you how to play the game, so I would recommend playing them all, but at the very least, you want to try these ones that are marked with a T. They're tutorial missions. So the first one, this teaches you how to master your grapple timing. So we'll go into that now. You see what I'm talking about. You got a little thing here. You come to the right place, rookie. They call me Steel Johnson. You see these muscles? Hard as metal and twice as strong. The manager told me to whip you into shape. And that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to hit the fundamentals first. Let's start with the small moves. You approach the opponent and you enter a grapple. And then you press the small button. That's this little X button here. Or on your PlayStation, it'll be the square button. You press that after you lock up. Now remember, timing is the key. Just like that. See? That's it. That's perfect. As soon as they lock up, you want to hit that square button. So we're going to go for it again a second time. See? Just like that. Perfect. And then you hit it a third time. I imagine that's how Steel Johnson speaks, by the way. Next up is your major moves. Now on the same timing, but this time you're pressing the major button. Now the major button will be X on your PlayStation, and if you're playing on Xbox or PC, it'll be your A button. Now you try pressing the directional buttons in all 4 directions, and that'll pull off different moves, because you want a bit of variation. You don't want to go spamming the same move. And there you go, that's perfect. And light. I've also noticed, by the way, that this must be a new feature, right? But you'll notice it flashes now. Now it never used to do that. I take it this is something they've added in the patch to help you with the tutorial mode. Because you'll notice it flashes. So when it does that flash, you hit the button. Now obviously when you go into the other modes, you'll notice that you don't have that flash. But for the benefit of tutorial mode, you do, to help you with the timing. So that's a handy little thing. Yeah. And that's perfect. Now, you're ready for big moves. Now you want to press the big button with the same timing as before. So that's going to be the circle button on your PlayStation, or on your Xbox, it's going to be the B button. So we're going to do that one more time. Only use them after you wear down your opponent. Otherwise, they're likely to pull off a reversal. I didn't mean to do that. And that's perfect timing. And that was light. I did that on purpose just to show you what happens if you do it late. This is the little exchange blows. And I won that one. Wait for them to get back up. Now that's perfect. So we got that twice, and I think I'm going to have to do it again. I got that too late there, so I messed that one up. There we go. Perfect. know what? Let's call it a day. And that's the grappling system. So what you want to do is you want to go through all of these. Now, I'm not going to go here on this video right now and go through them all. I'm just giving you a brief summary. So that was the timing. So that's how the timing works. I did show you that one for that reason, because that's when you first start the game. That's the main one that people are struggling with, because they think it's like a WWE game and they're mashing the buttons and wondering why nothing's working. So that's how it works in this game. So the next one, you've got attacking a downed opponent, rope moves, corner attacks, corner grapples, and your flying moves. Pinning your opponent. Now, pinning your opponent is done with the R1 button. Actually, no, it's done with the right trigger. I do apologise. That's R2. And then you've got submissions, which are done with the different buttons. You've got all your different controls here. So that's the first. So that's the first tip I've got for you when you play the new game. That's the first tip. Mission mode. I cannot stress enough. Before you do anything else in this game, you want to go to mission mode. Now, once you've got that down, you can start playing. Now, I'm going to give you a brief heads up as what's coming up in part 2. You want to stay tuned for that one. It's coming up very soon, because in part 2, we're going to be showing you the wrestler creation. So we're going to be showing you this. Create new edit. And we're going to build from blank. And I'm going to take you through step by step how to make a new wrestler. So do stay tuned for that one, because I'm going to explain every single bit of this. Well, apart from the bits that are self-explanatory, such as name and profile and wrestler appearance, they're pretty self-explanatory. But things like your skills, your parameters, your move sets, your CP logic. Now, these are things that a lot of you question about, because they all relate to one another. So if you want to learn how that works, then do come back next time for that episode. Wow! If you like that and you want to see more, then why not check out one of these videos over here, as recommended by YouTube. And do consider subscribing to the channel. Click this little symbol here. And do remember to click that little notification bell. That'll keep you notified of all future content. And we'll see you next time.